You just gotta love Drey and the Dossier. Check this out. Oh God, I love this girl. Whack a bit of volume on it. I had to turn it down for Brother Shahid.
I'm really interested in what's actually going behind the scenes with Vance and the rest of them, because they're all preparing for a post-Trump world, right?
They're not preparing for a post-Trump world. We're in a post-Trump world. You're kidding yourself if you think Trump has been in charge of any of this. I mean, the man barely knows how to read or write. He's a puppet. He's so clearly not in charge of anything. And the thing is that he's so easy to control because he's so deeply in debt to everyone. He is nothing. So it makes sense that he'd have to be reliant on all of these other people to be pulling on the strings for him, because truly he's been a broke man his entire life. Think about it. Name one thing that Trump has built or made that has sustained his wealth. That's right, nothing. Because he's not a wealthy man. He's a very poor man who owes a lot of people favors for the money that they've had to bail him out with. Do you really think this guy knows one word to that 1,000-page big beautiful bill that he just had signed on July 4th? All of that tech language, surveillance frameworks, AI governance, you think Trump wrote any of that? Like maybe he wrote the title. But that's it. When I think back to the moment where I realized who was really running the country, and I mean like really new, was probably February 7th, 2025. When they locked Congress out of the Department of Education. And yeah, remember that? Remember when Elon Musk took a bunch of his spring interns and just walked in there, flipped the locks, and just started scraping all of this data to feed into Palantir? Meanwhile, all of our elected representatives just stood outside, tapping on the windows, being like, hey, this isn't cool, let us in. And I work in AI, and so like I'm watching this happen, just yelling at my phone, like, get the fuck in there right now before it's too late, because if you don't, you're done. We're done. All of this is done. Just like that. Like, this isn't some hard drive that you can request the files on later and draft up a lawsuit for. Like, when it's gone, it's gone. I knew what was happening in there. We all did. Like, we knew that data was getting scraped to train some system. That system ended up being Palantir. What did Congress do? Like a press conference? Strongly worded statements? A couple of them made some signs that they held up during a congressional hearing. Oh, maybe they bought some pink jackets to go along with it, but that's it. Here's the thing that really gets me. Like, was there any meaningful consequence from that day? Like, think about it. Why is not one person in jail right now? Why is not one of those kids arrested for what they were doing with Elon Musk on that day? Like, nobody is being made an example of. We keep talking about this like some line is going to be crossed in the future, but that line was already crossed on February 7th, and nothing happened. That's when I realized, oh, this is going to be really easy for them, isn't it? And then you've got Elon Musk with his fake outrage over the big beautiful bill, as if Doge wasn't taking over the entire government at the same time that that bill was being written. As if Elon Musk didn't write it himself. There were 3 men who wrote that bill. Like, look at the language, follow the money, all of the surveillance technology, all of the money going to the Department of Defense contracts. Who got those contracts? Like, this whole bill serves 3 men and the 3 companies that they own, and anybody else it serves is just inconsequential. Think about what's being built here, and each piece almost seems innocuous and disconnected when you look at all of it as individual circumstances. Oracle buying TikTok, well, it's just another business deal. Palantir expanding into government contracts, well, it's just standard procurement. SpaceX being essential to NASA, well, it's an innovation success story, the American dream. These same 3 dudes are owning everything right now. Like, this is not just McDonald's having the monopolization in the corner on the fast food market. Like, this is monopolization to where our survival in anything that we do in life is going to be dependent on these same 3 guys. J.D. Vance's seat in the White House was purchased by Peter Thiel. Donald Trump's seat in the White House was purchased by Elon Musk. Doge was really important to Palantir, and Palantir is really important to Oracle because of all the data centers they're building. And it's like, this is why it's so frustrating whenever I hear people talking about all of these different projects as if they're different pieces to different machines. Like, this is all one fucking machine. It's like a Rube Goldberg machine, but what's being built here is so far beyond free market capitalism. This is beyond monopolization. This is straight up techno-feudalism. Now they have a political environment where it's completely normal for tech billionaires to sit front row during inaugurations, where government efficiency can just be outsourced to private companies, where data collection on citizens is just the price of doing business. Trump did his work as the puppet. He made all of this seem routine instead of alarming. Hell, maybe that's why they're speedrunning all of this. Maybe he's not meant to actually last the full 4 years. Maybe he is on his way out. Because they don't need him anymore. They just need the conditions that he's normalized. And you can see it happening. MAGA is splitting. Like, these are the exact conditions that Elon Musk created for this third party that he keeps floating on Twitter. These dots are all connected. These people are all connected, and we need to practice saying that out loud. Like, professional journalists need to practice saying this out loud. No shade to Kara Swisher, by the way. Like, I fully bow down to her. Like, she's been reporting on these Silicon Valley assholes since before I could even talk. I just feel like I want to start hearing more of these journalists say this kind of stuff out loud so that we all feel a little less crazy, or at least selfishly I feel less crazy. Come on, what do you mean you wonder what JD Vance is thinking? He's never had an original thought a day in his life. Like, he just sits there quietly because he knows exactly who's writing the script. Mark my words, JD Vance is going to be our next president. Or whatever Peter Thiel ends up calling that position.
I just had a panic moment myself. Oh no! I broke my glasses. I forgot how to get the frame. But yeah, she's right, you know.